We wake to clear mountains and blue skies as we head towards Dingboche, going through 4,000 metres today on the Nepali flat. A little bit up, a little bit down. We trek along and over the Dingboche River for most of the trek. This is the day to see the magnificent sight of Ama Dablam.
How beautiful is Ama Dablam there? This is what 4,000 metres does to you.
Really wealthy tourists. Namaste.
Namaste.
feels a bit like the Australian Alps. Got the buff on, so I'm not breathing cold air in. So it's a lot of cloud, it is dry. There was a pretty big switch in the weather after 4,000 metres. I think we've got about a half hour to go before we're into Dingboche for the night. You can see everybody now starting to rug up. I just followed a Sherpa up the mountain. He was carrying 2 big boards. I reckon they were probably 6 by 12 or something like that. Maybe more. Looked like wall panels for a dorm. And he was bent over and just had a little pole to support himself. His back and shoulders bore the full part weight of those panels. And I couldn't help but think of the Via Dolorosa. Oh wow, the clouds just broke and the high mountains are coming into view. The Via Dolorosa is the way of the cross. It's where Jesus dragged a huge lumber beam across his shoulders after having been flogged within an inch of his life. And walking behind the Sherpa at an excruciatingly slow pace actually forced me to stop and be the pilgrim that I wanted to be on this trek. To take time to reflect. And my reflection in that moment was how much that Jesus has done for us. Not in that he bore the beam of the cross, but what it represented, which was our sin, everything that we couldn't pay the price to be free of. It says, "Cursed is the man who is hung on a cross." And Jesus made an exchange for the curse on us of sin, for the eternal life of the Father. And following behind the Sherpa, stripped of work concerns and even Western culture to that extent, reminded me that our provision and supply is in God and God alone. Wow, it is beautiful up here. Mountains are gone again in the cloud. That's just stunning. Dingboche sits on the edge of the Dingboche river, but it opens up into a bit of a flatland, which clearly is good for agriculture. We've seen a lot of potato farming, and there's a lot of potato on the menu. We have potatoes for breakfast, lunch and dinner. See the houses here. The houses here are made of stone or of mud, shingled roofs. And in this particular property, it's all about the yak dung. This is effectively a source of fuel, so they go and collect this, pound it into those circles, and then put it out in the sun to dry. And then it's either used as fertiliser on the farms here, or it's burnt. So much of the heating in the common rooms of the tea houses and lodges is all fired by yak dung. And then these extraordinary walls made out of all the Himalayan rock indigenous to this area. Really quite an art form.
With skies this clear and mountains so big, I couldn't resist taking these amazing photos of the heavens.